No, no, no. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what has 2020 been like for you?
2020. No, sometimes when people talk about 2020 and they around me, they keep saying like, boy, oh, that was bad and how that was thing. And you know, sometimes I don't know how to answer because I mean, 2020 was a good year for me.
Really? That's great to
You
hear.
know,
Tell us about
yeah,
it.
yeah. I was thankful. Like I get one of the that's certain things that happen in 2020 that I will never forget. And it's progress. The relaxation kind of a type of vibes too when it comes to just looking at things and just taking a pause. A pause is a good thing to take. So I like a pause
Yes.
and not to like in 2020. If I have to remember 2020, I remember that 2020 was the year I became a homeowner. You,
Congratulations. You
so
bought your home.
it
Congratulations.
have all different things. 2020
Hmm.
was it have, I can't really get it right now, but that is the main one. And
Hmm.
I have a little farm doing my thing, and I get an enlightenment that it just mystic, man. And I
Right.
can never, I don't have nothing to say bad about it. The
Hmm.
bad things or the things I can talk about is what happened to people, and that's kind of sad,
Hmm.
But when it comes to myself, I'm extremely thankful for everything,
Hmm. Yeah.
and
Well, congratulations on buying your home, man. What part of Dominica did you buy?
no, no, well, where I always was is Fort Lee. I stay.
Okay, cool.
So
Hmm.
that's just something I know that when you're a young boy, a young man, this you just aspire to these things. You just try to, and to see if that happened in 2020, man, I can say, well, what I can say, man, I have to say, wow, 2020, thank you very much. See
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
I
but did you miss the performances? The when was the last time you performed?
actually, I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, I like to perform, but I kind of I don't fight things. I like
Hmm.
me and Jack kind of moving in a kind of a way where what is to be must, what is not supposed to be will never, and if you live in your life that type of way, what is a bad situation already and truly,
Hmm. Hmm.
checking. Okay, let's just take it like that.
Yeah, man. So you turn the
Yeah,
negative into a positive. It's really
yeah,
about mentality, right?
yeah. I try and teach my kids that too. You change, you take. What I say,
Lemons and
when
make
you get
lemonade.
yes,
Hmm.
when you get lemons, make lemonade.
Yeah, man. So
And
the fans are coming in. So let's just big up a few people that are on the live right now. So we
uh,
have Jax Karam, Agnes Etienne, we have John, Robert Burton, Celia Douglas, my sister-in-law Sabria Senhouse, Nian Surrender, Sherilyn Phillip,
good
Dicey,
night, good
Big
night,
Boy.
good night, good night, good night, good night, good night,
They,
Calypso lovers.
yes, they came for the king, and it's carnival time, so we're hanging out
Yeah,
with the king this evening, just sharing a message of hope, a message of,
yes,
just
man, yes, man.
positivity,
Vibes,
positive vibes.
positive vibes. Yeah, positive
Yes,
vibes.
yes, yes. So thank you so much. And the fans have missed you, man, because you would have made a few stops in a few places
Yeah,
by now, right?
yeah, yeah. But sometimes it's good like that, man, because in every situation, it's always good to pause a little while and
Yeah.
not to give it steady. Everybody know that. So like my mom when we was talking about not having independence and them stuff there. My mom, I was telling her that, and she said that well, from the time you born, well, say, Dominica doing that for much years now. If they miss it for once, then I'm supposed to cry. And I
Yeah.
find well,
Yeah.
I clap that. I said my
Hmm.
piece, and you're right. What can I say?
Right, right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
learning to not fight things and like swim against the current sometimes, man. Sometimes you just
Hmm.
have to let the water take you where, and I just float,
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. So thank you again for taking the time off to come and hang out with us, man. We really appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. So let's just talk about Calypso in general. How many years it's been now since you've been in the business?
Calypso. Well, how many years now?
A long time.
Yeah. I would say, okay, well, we have 9 crowns. We miss some, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe 16, 20,
16
16
years.
years. Them areas there, in the
Yeah,
Calypso.
man.
And it has been good to me, but you see, like what I just said a while ago about what I like about my 2020,
Hmm.
I cannot even give Calypso the credit for that too much. I can, we have to be, we're gonna be honest that tonight,
Yeah, man.
So, your family background and different things and everything. But when it comes to the Calypso, it's nice, it's sweet, like everything else in Dominica. But I don't know, when are we going to kind of give what is due, really,
Hmm.
Yeah, because people working hard, doing stuff. And sometimes when they get back, according to what they get back for, it doesn't give them the motivation. I mean, I have a little farm now, and we planting some stuff, and when you sell it for the vendors, when you sell it for the supermarkets, you can vex bad. I'm telling you, because
Really?
because
It's just
it's
undervalued.
the way, it's the way I think, and that's my first time.
Hmm.
I'm like, what? So farmers must be like, what? Feeling you have to have courage to do this thing.
Hmm.
Calypso is the same thing too. Every year you have to come out and do something. Well, if you have a writer and you have your people, you have help and you're thankful for that. But at the same time, you have to put yourself into it, and the writer have to put his thing into it. So every year, everybody doing something, and they're doing
Hmm.
the work. They're putting their all into it, and the people love it. And all over the world, Dominicans all over the world, or different Caribbean countries, they love it. But to show, you know, and not just Calypso, but this what I tell you I love about my 2020, my 9-time Calypso King maybe should be a main part in that. You think?
Hmm. I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
When it comes to homeowner and thing like that, if you're
Mm.
homeowner and you're 9-time, Calypso is supposed to be a big part of that,
Right,
but
right.
it's not. Well, it's not. It
Wow.
wasn't.
Mhm.
So, but when it
So in
comes
a
to,
nutshell, are you saying that Calypsonians and like farmers, they need better compensation?
yeah, I believe in everywhere. But hey, we're not politicians. We just we just open our eyes and we speaking like how we see it, and
Hmm.
you have that in all areas. Where people need better. People need better presents for their works. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
rewards.
Hmm.
It has to be like
Yeah, yeah, and of course we want to engage the audience. So you already, gave one of my answers away because I was going to
that.
ask the audience, how many times have you won the crown? But you gave them
Uh,
that answer. So
God.
Dicey making it easy for you all. But
Okay,
here's the
okay.
question for the audience now. What years did Dice win Calypso King? So it's 9 times. Let's see
And
who can
please,
tell me
I
what
can't
years.
receive no text, so I can't tell nobody. They even ask me, I didn't even know the answer. I can't tell.
Well, we better scratch that question because
No, no.
Dicey doesn't know the
Okay, well,
answer.
I can. I will have a little help. You
Uh-huh.
can help me.
He
How
asking
many?
somebody in the background to help him. Well, that's a good thing if you can remember how many years you won because that
No,
means
I
you've
know how
just
many
been
years I won,
floating.
but the years
Yes,
sometimes I just miss them.
right,
2000
right,
and
right.
this, 2000 and that, this and
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
There are people that
Yeah,
know that. Boom. But
yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
already.
that doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you won. Now let's kind of talk about that magic man between you and Pat Aaron. Like, how did that start? Did he approach you? How did that whole collaboration begin?
Yeah, well, he approached me, and in start, I would like to say, part of myself, we call ourselves between ourselves the bow and the arrow.
Hmm.
Part is the bow, I'm the arrow, and it's Jarrett pulling that string there. to shoot
Mm-hmm.
wherever it need to shoot, and
Right.
yeah, and I'll be flying, and yeah. So, and I kind of like that concept too. We need to make a track about that.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but I was doing my little, that clockers before. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
know that, in our times, singing reggae and dancehall and love songs and soca. And then I think I did the Junior Monarch while I was in SMA, and I won the Junior Monarch. The song I wrote,
Mm-hmm.
do it for me, for the youth, And then I used to be selling, like, while I was going to SMA, I used to be going to Guadeloupe, and in going to Guadeloupe, I realized that, the Syrians and them selling their shades by the road, blah, blah, blah. So, you try and do a hustle. So I myself was like, but how comes them guys going to Guadeloupe so long before me? How comes nobody will see that opportunity to do something like that? So
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know what? Well, maybe it's for me. So I take that. And then I used to buy my shades up there, bring it down. And I used to load of shades in the town, man. And, and so while I was there selling my stuff, me and my other friend, yeah, Pat approached me there, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I was already thinking about him
Mm-hmm.
because, since that the Junior Monarch had done pass already, and the, I think I tried the senior Calypso competition, and I think I reached the quarterfinals.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then I went back on my vibes and my hustle, and then Pat came to me and said, "Hey, you know what? I want to do a thing for you, And I was like, "What?"
Nice. You excited, huh?
No, I was like, "You are looking for?" Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, yeah, And then when he gave me my first song, and he gave me a song, and I had to go back to him and tell him, Pato, if I'm going into this, I have to go really serious, because I like seriousness, man, when it comes to things like this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go serious, man. Give me some serious stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then from that, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
There we were synced like we sync.
Mhm. Yeah, man, it's magic. It's just magic the
Yeah.
way you're able to just carry his vision to fruition. But what I want to ask you is there like a collaboration between like how you all create the music, or does he like present you with a song and then you say yes or no, or you guys work on a topic together?
Well, is as you say, when you said his vision, I was going to correct that,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
it's not really his vision only,
Right.
because Pat doesn't give me things I don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the way I bring I have my way too of bringing a topic to Pat, and I tell him that already, and he know that already.
Mm-hmm.
I come and I have a conversation with you, man. I have a conversation with you how I feel
Mm-hmm.
about any topic, and then you will take from my conversation what you need to take from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Luther's. When I didn't know he gave me Luther to sing, but I didn't know that the other time I came up by part of it, I was having a conversation, and I was like kind of vexed with the system that kind of hating on the people that loot things, And they say, well, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. No, I was explaining to my mom. I was saying, like, you that have already will not see that you need to loot or you need to take something. But a lady have 7 children, don't have too much. Hurricane pass, rice that you're going to throw, passing and thing and water going in that. You take a few for to go at your home. You can't hate on that. Now the people that
Absolutely.
now the people that do everything have good and bad. You have it yin and it yang. So
Mm-hmm.
you'd find it have some people that destroy stuff, and obviously them people is the bad ones in the vibes. But you cannot say you cannot understand the humanness of the vibes too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in that conversation, I was like, yeah, boom, I get the
Mm-hmm.
song. Only said.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you see, it's like easy like that, man.
Yeah,
You have,
yeah,
you have
definitely.
passionate conversation with a writer.
Mm-hmm.
And he will catch you, man. He will catch you because he have his skill too. He just
Yeah,
have a
because I
passion for
mean
music.
that is pure magic the way I mean I listed some songs. I was just going through some songs that you guys have worked on and maybe, I'm assuming he has been your most prolific writer, that he's done
But
just about
well,
all your
not me,
songs. Hmm.
not me, People keep thinking it's just me, but King Hurricane
Hmm.
is part Aaron. A lot
Mm.
of the guys of the past that had big songs too
Oh,
was Pat
really?
Aaron.
So he
Yeah,
wrote so
man.
oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
man. Yeah, man.
Okay.
And who is it like a wounded lion? You
Hmm.
know that song of Hurricane? That's Pat Aaron, man.
Right. We need to bring
Yeah.
Pat Aaron on the
No,
show and tell us where
no,
that magic comes from.
no. The thing about human beings is sometimes somebody give you something and it's so beautiful that you want to take all the glory from it. You
Hmm.
don't even sit and decide, well, you know what? This thing was made by me and this individual there. Why should I sit and take all the glory for it? So that's what I did.
Hmm.
When Pat give me my songs, I call Pat name, strong and bold and strong. You know what I'm saying? Because I want him to get that record. Well, he have it already, but you'd have some artists that would sing Pat songs and they would never even tell you it's Pat right there. That's all.
Wow.
Because you see that you didn't even know yourself because of how they
Hmm.
treated it at the time. But if you
Hmm.
treat it in a way, you treat it in a way, give the writer his vibes, man, too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man.
definitely.
Yeah, don't be
Y-
greedy.
Yeah, man. So people are still rushing in, Dice. I have like Tarina Simon who says, Dice again. Greetings to the king.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
man.
big up
People are rushing
Kyrie.
in. So, if you're just joining us, we're catching up with the king of all king, King Dice. And he's a proud
Listen.
homeowner. We want to wish him congratulations again.
Hey, I said that, but hey,
Yeah,
no,
man. Yeah, man.
look at
That's
my,
good vibes. That is
yeah,
good vibes. So we're just catching up about the past, the present, the future, and we're just hanging out. We're just liming, relaxing, taking a break from the madness, right, Dicey?
yeah, you have to,
Craziness
man.
going
You
on
have to.
outside there, boy.
Craziness all over the world, man, and that's
Yeah.
why they concentrated on King Dice and the mistake of last year. I hope they realize that the song was praying for the world before all that COVID
Hmm.
came in.
Hmm.
Praying for the world. And that was the song. That was the title of the song. And as you can
Hmm.
see now, we really should have been praying for the world.
Yes, absolutely. And people are bigging you up all over the place. We have Shanna Robin who says, real stuff, big up King.
Yeah, man. Thank
So
you
they
very much,
really
man.
appreciate that you took some time to
Yeah.
just come and hang out with us, man.
Hey, listen, I tell you, I love my DA people. The DA people. It's true that we have to. It have levels, especially those that because I have a thing I say when it comes to DA people is, you know, all our lions and lionesses is in the foreign countries.
Yep.
DA people doesn't die like that. We have multitudes out there.
Hmm.
Plenty. All what we have to do is be proud.
Hmm.
Proud of everything, man. Your Tanya and your Kush Kush and your Dashing and your Fig, man. Be proud of them thing, man. Don't vex them thing. You don't like fig, make a fig pie. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? By the way,
Absolutely.
I tell you,
That's what my mom used to do. My mom used to make a wicked fig pie, boy.
I tell you. So all what we have to do is be proud of our place, and we can make that happen easy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
man.
Yeah, definitely. So let's stay on the music just a little bit longer because I'm so fascinated with that magic you and Pat Aaron do, man. So tell me something. When you guys produce a song, right? Off the bat, do you know it's going to be a hit, or are you hoping it's going to be a hit? Talk to me about that.
Well, I think part of the magic on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really, sometimes I like stuff, and sometimes I might like something. Sometimes I have songs. I'm in the competition, and it have songs that I like a lot. I wouldn't say more than mine, but
Mm-hmm.
I love a lot. And this is the competition too. But so sometimes I even find I might love something that the people might not get right away.
Mm-hmm.
But part have that vibes because I can never forget one of them days when we was doing Tarzan in the jungle. Ah, ooh.
Ahoo, mama.
So no, when I tell him, when I get that song, I say, ah, ooh. Man, Pato, why you mean, ah, ooh, or you have me singing, ah, ooh, on it. What is that for me, man? Who tell you, that's the favorite part.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, all the kids and them are ooh, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it was kind of
definitely.
yeah. So I think he have that skill on knowing, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I say you see that. I think that is gonna be beautiful. And
yeah.
I say, well, you know what, Pato, trust your judgment, man. I
Judgment.
trust you on that, man. Yeah, man. Let's go
Yeah,
with that.
and I'm just here thinking, boy, how do we pass that down to the next generation? Like, how do we take what Pat
Yeah.
has? I mean, is it just his raw talent, or can we teach that to the next generation so they can, be
Well,
great writers too?
I think
Yeah.
Ja so beautiful. You know, it have things that has come out so because I think I don't know if I'm correct, but I might, you know, because to me I hear a story about Pat where he was 9 years old,
Mm,
write a song for an elder, and the elder win the competition.
at 9,
So
raw talent. That's
you
his
can see
God-given
that
talent.
that thing was born into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
the thing is, you can teach that, but the only way you teach things like that is you go. I believe you really have to go deep into it and take it seriously. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because if you take it seriously, you can kind of go deeper and
Mm-hmm.
science it up, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it in all angles, man.
Yeah.
When you take things seriously, but if something beautiful is passing by you and say, "Oh, this is beautiful," you know, very beautiful. Oh my God, and then turn your back and go and don't really take it seriously, then wow, you're gonna realize, oh my God, we lose that, man.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
lost that, man. And that's the beauty of our people. We should organize too, you know.
Yeah, man, and more big ups coming. Big up Dicey, Mighty Smiling, Tamara, Aaron, thanks for that comment. And thank you everyone who's here with us. It's Friday night.
Hmm.
We hanging. Dicey have
Hey,
his drink.
yeah, man.
I mean, I
What?
need a braff and a cold drink
Hey,
right now.
hey,
Dicey,
hey,
where the
hey,
braff?
hey.
I see you on
Good,
social media cooking. I don't where
good.
the pots.
Yeah, we love our food down here, you know. We love
Yeah,
our food
man.
down here, man. Yeah,
And
man.
now
I
you
know,
have
I
your
know.
garden, makes it even easier, right?
Yeah, but hey, that is just a different part of
Hmm.
just enjoying life,
Right,
you know.
right.
And I am thankful for the opportunity, you know.
Hmm.
So yeah.
And I have to tell you, I'm reading the mind of the viewers right now, and I'm sure they're thinking, boy, is he gonna sing something for us tonight?
Hey,
I'm just putting the thoughts of the people out there, Dice. That's all I'm
you
doing.
you you sure it's the thoughts of the people you're putting out, or it's just
Well, I
you have
have
your own
my
agenda?
own
Yeah, you
agenda.
have your
So
own
what can I
agenda.
say? Can you blame me, man? You can't blame me.
Nah, I would. How about, hey, I don't mind that.
Uh-huh,
When
uh-huh.
that time presents itself.
Yeah,
You
man.
know.
Yeah, so stay tuned, everyone. We might get a little track from Dicey before he heads out tonight. But again, he's spending some time with us, just giving back to the fans and showing some support and appreciation for
Oh, you know,
all those
yeah.
years, man, that we've
You know
been
what?
together.
You know what? I might give a verse of the new thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of the new thing for you know, in this because I think the Calypso Association this year
Mm-hmm.
planning to do kind of a Calypso competition, but one song
Mm-hmm.
and is I think it's going to be online also, like what we're doing right now and what Colin and Conan have been doing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so hey, maybe I might just give you a verse.
Yeah, man, you can
Best,
give us a little
best,
bit,
best. Nobody know yet on
a
your.
little preview.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
speaking about Calypso this year, so they're really gonna do like a virtual show. But I thought I heard one of the tents are going to have actual shows on the ground. I thought I heard that on the news,
Yeah,
which I think is kind of
I heard that
interesting.
also. Yeah, for me too. It's kind of interesting too because
Yeah.
you know the way they're talking about that there and the COVID and
Mm-hmm.
all that. I would
Mm-hmm.
expect everybody to stay put and I think, but I guess
I
they
was
have a way.
surprised. I was taking a walk and I had to stop because I was listening to the news and I'm like, wait, they're having an
Mhm.
actual tent. It's gonna be an actual tent and they're gonna do it virtual. So I wasn't sure how I felt about that. So I wanted to, see what you think about that.
Yeah, I don't know because everybody love the Calypso. No, if you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
do a tent and you say, you know what, 20 people put tent,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and
Mm-hmm. I heard 150, but I'm like, what happens when 151 shows up? You're gonna turn them away? Somebody gonna keep in the count?
because I might just pass over there to see how the 150 looking.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next guy might do that, and then we would have 200 on the outside and 150 in the inside.
Yeah, man, I was
You
just a
know,
little bit concerned when I heard about that, but I guess,
yeah,
entertainers are really struggling and times are hard.
yeah.
So
If
I
it's
guess
one
they're
thing about that,
thinking,
yeah, yeah, the
yeah.
entertainers, that COVID thing there, I think, I just hope, anyway, I don't want to give my views on that, but
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I just hope everything goes okay, and because I can see uh, something attacking our culture,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
especially the melanin man and the melanin woman.
mm-hmm,
I'll
mm-hmm,
put it
mm-hmm.
in I'll put it in that way instead.
Right, 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 right. But I just have one more question for you on the Calypsos, man, because I'm thinking, and I know this is gonna ask you like to pick one of your favorite children. But do you have a favorite song? My favorite song is On My Own because I think it's so raw and it
Yeah,
like captures what people are feeling, man. And the funny thing about it is you sang
but
that song in what 2008 and it's still relevant today.
yeah,
So
yeah.
do you have a favorite song?
I think my favorite song um was Today Bears Witness as a
Yes.
history never learned.
Yes.
Is a history doomed to be
I
repeated.
love that song.
And man's are to boy, that song has always put me
Yeah,
deep, man.
yes.
Yeah, it's the mood of it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I
Yeah,
just have to tell you, man, I still listen to your songs and I still shiver.
yeah, thank you very
Because
much for
it's
the
so
support.
powerful. The lyrics and just the way you present it is
Yeah,
just
man.
so powerful. It moves you to your core. And the interesting thing I find about it, Dice, it's like it's documenting history. Have you ever
Yes.
thought about that?
Yeah, man. Well, the late Randy Aaron, this is this was Pat's brother.
Mm-hmm,
He used to do my props in the times when he was alive and well and strong. And yeah, blessings to him.
mm-hmm,
He had that. Randy, he gave me a lot of cassettes too.
mm-hmm.
Cassettes. I don't know. Let's get something that using a cassette. Old time Calypsos, because for him that document. You can, if you want to know Dominica history, just
Mm-hmm.
listen to Calypsos of the past, and
Yeah.
you'll just know what was happening at this time. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and
yeah.
I'm encouraging everyone to post their favorite song. I think I saw one person post theirs so far, so post their favorite song. And then we have something from Dini Albert. Greetings, beautiful sister. Big up King Dice. Happy 2021. Blessings in
Yeah,
abundance to
man.
all. Houston,
Yeah, man.
Texas is watching. So roll call. Where's everybody joining us from?
Yes,
We got
sir.
a full house, Dicey. We have
So
a
that's
full
it. Now.
house.
Hey, I'll tell you,
Sam
Dominica.
Hill, big up Dicey. Always real talk. Gilda
Thank you.
Miller, thanks, Hun, for sharing. So people are sharing the live. So thank you, everyone who's sharing the live and
Yeah.
inviting everybody to come over. They're very happy. Great vibes, my dear. Good
Why
stuff,
not?
man, Dicey. Good stuff.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Hmm,
That's why when you
hmm.
ask me, I say why not.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't mind
yeah,
this.
definitely. Now the thing is, and the beautiful thing about you is you're so versatile, man. You sing everything. So you sing
Yeah, but
calypso, reggae. I heard a Kadas song from you this morning.
I
I
believe
said,
in
what?
my soul. I believe also in my soul. I can sing any genre of music. I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I believe
Mm-hmm.
even the Indian ones, like an Indian song.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I can do
Mm-hmm.
that shit. I believe
Right,
how much
right,
better.
right, right.
But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
as long as you, because I love music. I love music. I dance a lot. Sometimes when I go to go out, and you there with your partners and them. If I realize they don't dance too much, they just stand up and chill. I go inside and I dance. Man. I love music. I like
Mm-hmm.
to enjoy
Mm-hmm.
myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But the other thing I think most of us have to keep in mind is you're also a businessman. So tell us a
Hey,
little bit about that aspect of Dicey. Why was that important for you to, start
okay.
you have a bakery?
Um, one sentence. You have children. Anyway, I have children.
Yes.
Yeah, I have 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 boys, 2 girls. Five Striker, then Nick Jamali. Yeah.
Mm.
You know, I don't think I make more. But when you have the kids them, the children them, you have to think of all different things. And we're in a country, Dominica, you know, where I don't want to go deep into that, but you know the vibes already. And you have to find a way, you have to try something. And if job bless me with the opportunity through Calypso, you know, you have to use it to try and get other stuff, you know. And right now I was trying something different. The bakery came to me on like a magical something, I don't know. Because, you know, I was trying something different, completely different, and then it didn't work out in that way. And then all of a sudden, the guy said, "You know what? You can do bread." I was never into that. And then say, "Yeah, man, why not?" You know, yeah, okay. He started it, and I decided, well, okay, that's cool. And then I had to put him down because of different things, get orders, you know, go through the process. But then I realized, you know, it's a good vibes. You know, you get to meet the people. Actually, I was kind of thankful that what I wanted to do before kind of did it. Well, not thankful that it didn't come, but I was thankful that the bakery kind of came before it, for if in case it have to come still, because you know you meet the people, you bring out, you go, you bring the bread around because I deliver the bread myself.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, man.
Nice. That's a nice way to connect with people.
Yeah, you meet
Wow, I didn't
all
know
the
that.
people there. Yeah, man. Meet all the people
Mm-hmm.
there, deliver the bread, talk to them.
That's nice.
You know, and before I used to go about horning, but you know, I just deliver it to the 7-Elevens. You
Mm-hmm.
have the 7-Elevens in town and some of the shops, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
Goodwill area and Tarish Pit area, you know, the ghetto, the youth, the people them man,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Somebody
was
said,
kind of
"Look,
a
look,
cool.
look how he blushing, Gilda Miller. You blushing at I see. I didn't know that."
I look how I blushing. Which
That's
not
what,
one.
that's what somebody said.
Hey, well, you know, people will always have their opinions and stuff.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's
But
fine.
I like to maybe I like talking about myself too. I don't know
Uh-huh,
that.
uh-huh. And then we have people from St. Martin. I mean, we have people from all over the place on the line.
My mom live in St. Martin, eh? Watch out for
Oh,
flu.
okay,
Watch out for
okay.
flu. If you see a flu there, just
Uh-huh.
this my mom. She like
Right, right,
to
right.
and she gonna be telling me, put down the glass.
Nah, man, mommy, we nice, we nice. We just
The
hanging out.
woman. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
we just hanging out. So somebody said their favorite song is "On My Own." Basilia
That's
Tusa
you.
said, "Help my brothers for me."
Oh yes. A
Yes,
lot of people love that
yes,
one too. Yeah, my brothers
yes,
for me. Man,
yes,
that's it. Hey, you see? Yeah,
yes.
man. Them thing is the
Yes.
serious thing, man. Like
Yeah. And
serious
it
thing.
kind of brings up the question, why are you so passionate about ghetto youth, Dicey? Because I know that's like something that you're very passionate about.
No, but I don't know. I believe is the rags to riches Cinderella story. Um, 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 strength through journey. All that, man. The beauty is like that is kind of the low area they would call it. But
Hmm.
it would have so much beauty if something grew from that low area and climb it way when it reaches that height there.
Hmm.
It will be beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And have some that in the top areas, what they would call the top areas. What is the top areas? What you know?
Hmm.
And they would do things that great again, do other things that will be beautiful too. But I always love the fact that you know taking out something from below and bringing it up, or taking
Hmm.
it from one point to bring it to the other. You
Hmm.
know, and I believe the ghetto youths now in well that's how we call them, but in Dominica, you know, that is in the melanin man, the melanin woman,
Hmm.
history. You know, a lot of stories like that is the beautiful stories. You know, where you have Marcus Garvey, you have Malcolm X, you have the different beautiful stories. You know, it is ghetto to beauty. You know,
Mm.
and that would just be a good story. You know, a good
Yeah,
thing to
man.
do to see somebody rise from their
Yeah.
from whatever
Yeah, but
situation they was in. You know,
yeah,
yeah.
but
So
what do you think about all that violence, man, that is going on among our young men? It's like, between the motorcycle accidents and,
yeah,
guys just railing on each other.
yeah.
Yeah, what
Well,
is your
the thing
thoughts on
is,
that?
I believe it's opportunities, because
Mm-hmm.
I can never forget a time I was in New York and you pick up a brochure on the step, you know, and I look at all the colleges, man, that existing too for people. If you want to do this, you want to paint, you want to draw, you want to this, you want to what you want to do. We have it. We have a school there for you to
Right,
come and do it there.
right,
So you know, you see you
right.
people an opportunity, but when you see you do give the youths and them opportunities, and some of them don't know how to get theirs and grab theirs because in Calypso, when I end up in Calypso, I had to ask my partners, you know, my boys and them that was around me wasn't into Calypso, you know. It wasn't into that. So you before fellas have to laugh you about that. And because you don't know you growing up, you're young and you're not sure about things. So you know, but you have ideas and you say, well, you know what, hey, my partners, boy, I want to do that Calypso thing, you know. What you think now? And you know, as good friends would do, they say, yeah, boy, go and do that. So
Mm,
you have motivation, you know. Yeah. So all that is good company, is better company, is it will always have you know all type of tree in the forest, you know.
mm-hmm.
But it have to have the good ones too. It can't have too much of the bad trees, you know. And
Yeah,
we have to
yeah.
try. Everybody have to play their part. And my part I play is what I do in that's why I sing for the get is in them kind of a form and the type of songs I would choose to sing and the
Mm-hmm.
way I would try to keep up myself because I can lose myself too, you know. You
Yeah,
know, because I know
yeah.
people hear me in all much different things already. I'm a human being, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna let the system will not control me. I will be me in the system. You know,
Right.
I will try
Yeah.
my best to be. You know, but yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, and for me, you hit the nail on the head, because I think for the young people, it's really two things:
yeah, man.
opportunity and the
Opportunity, man.
company you keep.
The
For
company
me, it's
keep,
this
man.
exactly what
Yeah,
you said.
man. Yeah,
For me, it's
man. Yeah, man.
exactly what you said.
Opportunity,
Yeah.
opportunity. Because you know, in the ancients of the days, my father days and my father days, you had grown men because the mama bear have to teach the baby bear how to hunt because if the mama bear not there to teach the baby bear how to hunt, boy, that baby bear might have to fall in how many different holes, you know, not knowing where to pass, you know. So in the times of the past, like your times and my father times or whatever, they had you had scout groups, they have all the organizations, they had all type of things where you drag the youth into a type of thing. But right now, you know, you have the internet, you have quick access to. Well, I have a thing. Since after the Christmas season and all the accidents, rum, young, and rum, young. When you're young and
Mhm.
you have rum in your system
And you're
and you're like you
dumb.
know mature, you know, not dumb, you know,
Dumb.
not dumb. But it's free. Yeah, it's alcohol and
Mhm,
you're young
mhm,
and you have the access. It's like I
mhm,
believe before you had to drive your vehicle, you had to learn to drive your father vehicle. Right now, a son get his birthday and mommy online and say I can buy you a bike online, man. Pop, pop, rack,
mhm,
racks and reach you there. So you do have the maturity to humble yourself under your liquor. So you
mhm,
know you can be young and then you have bike, yeah, young, bike and rum. That's the
mhm.
free.
Young back and
Young,
wrong.
bike, and rum. These three
Right.
things, they're dangerous, man. They're dangerous because you're young, you don't really mature yet to say, well, you know what, I vex, you know, but let me break it down. You know what, I have a little liquor, you know, but let me break it down. You know what, I see them girls, they're watching me, but they have too much gravel. Let me break it down. You know, that is the maturity. And you have liquor in the head. What? These three things only. They have to be careful with that, you know. And
Mhm,
it's the access. But what can you do? Is the world that changing in the way that the world changing?
mhm.
And most we can do is try and put in certain things to cushion certain things, but there are some things you can't take out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, and we have to keep hoping and keep praying for them. Dicey, I'm gonna try to keep up on the comments, but man, we had a
Yeah.
lot. We have a lot of people and a lot of comments. So,
Hey, thanks
Dennis,
everybody.
yeah, man, the fans are showing up in droves. So Dennis
Yeah.
Harris says, "Big up, guys. These are the days." That's the person's favorite song. These
Yeah.
really are the days. So the person
Yeah.
is
This way,
Dennis is telling you, you're right, man.
man. Yeah,
You were
man.
right.
Yeah, man. These are the days. These are
These
the
are the
days,
days.
man. These
Yeah.
are the days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but there's still hope, there's still hope,
Oh
there's still
yeah, man.
positive
Hey.
people, there's still life, so there
Oh
has to
yes,
still be
man.
hope.
Oh yes, man. Oh yes, man. Oh yes. It have a lot of hope. Listen, that's why I believe now is the time to observe,
Mm-hmm.
and to just to observe. Don't fight too much. Just observe, to
Right.
especially if you believe you is a child of creation and creator.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you observe, man. You what you think because hope is it's like negativity cannot create. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
positive that is create. Negative that's kind of a destroy and cause distractions and what's different thing. You
Mm-hmm.
can create, man. So
Yeah, yeah.
most of the times, I believe Jah people don't go and fight no evil and thing. It's evildoers that have to destroy their own self. And we have to sit on
Mm,
this side. We have to
that's
sit on this side.
powerful. That's
Yeah, man.
powerful.
But you might be just here
Evildoers
and
will
therefore.
destroy them own
Yeah, they
self.
have to
If them in a
destroy their
group,
own
they'll hang
self.
themselves.
What? The more boy, if it's evil do, you have to fight against yourself. But you can't. And we have to sit on this side watching that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
so let me try to reach out to a few people. So we have Glenroy in West Palm Beach. Ronald in Kinfield is with us. My favorite song is "Send Me." But
I said
let me
me.
tell you something, Dicey. I was listening to your songs today, man, and that song they say I'm a gangster.
Yeah. You see, I'm a
That's a
gangster.
song right there.
But I
Because
didn't
you know the
spell
part I like,
it.
roll the dice and see
Roll the dice and see. Yeah, man. That was
which
the
side of me will
hey.
come out, right?
Yeah, yeah. But that's why I choose dice too, because
Mm-hmm.
you can roll the dice and the other side come out, because I've
Mm-hmm.
I've already had people meet me in foreign places, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's king dice and thing. But I kind of a bold too. That's why some people just say, hey, look at the style.
Mm-hmm.
So they would introduce themselves and they would put their surname first. No, I have a problem with that. No, I have a problem with that. I tell you, but why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? they'll, they'll find out, no, but why are you doing this? Why are you telling me I am a whatever? You
Mm-hmm.
know, why are you doing that really and truly? Are you trying to make me see you in a different light or something? No, man,
Mm-hmm.
just tell me Carol is your name is what's up, Carol, man.
Yeah.
Carol, whatever, because it's Carol I'm speaking to right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
dicey, strange. Roll the dice and see, you see?
Yeah, that's powerful. That's powerful. So Juliet says, such a young man with ambitions. Yeah,
True,
they
true.
definitely one thing my boy always have great taste. Could I see they commenting about your curtains
What? Hey.
on the live? We are having a great in-depth conversation,
Oh,
and they're talking about how lovely your
it's,
curtains are, guys. That's
thank you very much.
they're having a whole conversation about
Oh,
how nice your curtains are.
uh,
Tell him Juliet Badwill say that
uh,
about blushing. So it was Juliet that mentioned about you blushing
oh yeah, Julia.
from
Yeah,
St.
she like.
Martin.
I asked her, Martin. She like to look me trouble too.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
We
Yeah,
tell
man.
her
So
about
people
that
are
life.
really showing up Sam Hill with all the great songs, Dice. Personally,
Yes,
I
yes,
love
yes.
them all. But grown
Thank
and
you.
sexy, boy, look at song.
Girl and sex. And that's a
Grown-
serious song too, because
uh-huh, uh-huh.
the girl and sexy lady. Since I youth man, the girl and sexy lady is always a nice
Wait,
thing
so
to
so
my eyes.
that's a true story?
Yeah, man. What do you mean, man? Girl and sexy lady is always beautiful, man. You think it's a joke?
Good,
No, man. That's
good,
really thing. Yeah, yeah,
good,
man. Yeah, man. You
good.
have to give. You have to say it, man. So when you can
Right.
say it, when they get to die or something, nah,
Hmm.
man.
That's
It's
nice.
just
That's
nice.
a nice compliment, man. So are you
Yeah.
interested in pursuing your other genres of music, like your reggae, your kadas? Are you
Well,
hoping to pursue that?
right now, with all things you need help in different areas, and with like that's why one of the reasons, the Calypso, the nine times, and because I always have a good team, I have a Christian and a group where my dancers, I have Pat there and Randy used to be there to help and different people are always just pushing the sponsors, so it's help. So right now, the we're doing a little reggae vibes. We did one song, and this help now with Pelham, the officer Pelham, John Baptist, him and myself, and some other guys. Coming together and put a reggae project together. Something beautiful, something that have meaning. Because there are enough songs nowadays, and we really need songs is for upliftment. Really and truly.
Absolutely,
Whichever
absolutely.
form. To uplift your soul, your spirit, whichever form. If you want to be happy or sad, but it's uplift, it's to teach, to uplift, to make you feel good, dance and feel good. So we try to do some reggaes on them areas there, and we have one already we released. you know, Mount Zion, you know, that's a good one
Is
there.
that the one on your Facebook page?
Yes,
Yeah, man. So
yes.
everybody check that out on Facebook.
Um,
He's Denison
yeah, man.
Joseph. I don't know why you didn't put Dice in there, but he's
Yeah,
Denison
well, hey,
Joseph
you
on
see,
Facebook.
since that we have a team, you
Mm-hmm.
have different people doing different things. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes mistakes will be made, and
Mm-hmm.
then will be corrected until you perfect the art. You know, that's like
Mm-hmm.
life. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we started it, and it's a good start. And we're gonna see where we're going from there with that positive
Mm-hmm.
vibes, reggae, and I love reggae, and it's an opportunity to do songs in a studio that you don't really have to, you know, it's not a competition. It's just something you want to do.
Right.
So you put in more, you know, you have vibe. You take your time with it. You know, you okay, that's not good. So okay, we'll come back next week. We'll do that. So you know, yeah, that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
a cool. I like
Cool, man. So we're looking forward to hearing more
that.
about that.
Yeah, man. Expect
No,
some
no.
reggae.
Juliet Badwill also says one thing Dice has brought the entire nation of Dominica to love Calypso, even the young ones. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, well, hey,
Mm-hmm.
one of the Calypsonians said hello tonight, right? What was it? It was is it
Hmm.
Tyrina?
Yes,
Tyrina?
Tarina Simon. I
Tyrina,
hadn't
Tyrina,
heard
Tyrina.
from Tarina
Yeah.
in so long, man. It's nice to see her on the
Yeah,
live.
that was cool.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that
that's
was
all that is
nice.
part of the dicey thing, you know?
Hmm.
Because when I went into this, it didn't really have young people into it, but you know, the vision and the vibes I went into it with, you know,
Hmm.
was to kind of knock on the door on the elderlies, seeing that I'm young doing it, and at the same time tell the people, the young people behind me, look, I am knocking at their door.
Hmm.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, you're not gonna knock with me, man. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
And
so
as you
it's
can as you can see, a lot of them, you know, flowing and you know, it's the fact it's Jah use people, you know, to do the work. You know, so we give Jah thanks and praises for using yourself or myself to help a process, you know.
yeah, yeah. And Indigenous Bushman says, "Hey, family, give a quick shout out, much love, D.A. Rose." Oh, that's me, Simone. I can recognize my own name because I don't have my real name on Facebook. Dr. Danglebell Dale says, "Big up, brother."
Oh, hey,
Yes,
big up, Doc. Yeah,
yes.
Doc, cool
Abel,
man.
big up,
Doc cool.
bro. Let's see. Yep. So really good stuff, man. Dini Albert, amen, am. Thank you, Dicey. You are my forever king. Respect
Yeah.
due to you, young man. Yes, I.
Um,
Yes, I'm a grown and sexy lady.
making sure she say that, eh?
Yeah, man. So Dicey, you have any thoughts on when you'll be able to reconnect with the fans face to face? Anytime in the future,
Meaning on the
we're
stage.
missing you, man. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I miss doing that too. You know, only pause I take in there and I get my time there is for when you come back again for you to come back. You know, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah, all that. As I say, I'm observing that, man. I am observing that because this is so deep. You know, this is your culture. That is things that you know doing, your grandmother know doing, and all of a sudden, COVID just come and stop that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I tell you, so you really have to observe these things. But I
Mm-hmm.
can't wait, and whenever I get the opportunity, I just really take it because I think during the little time there, I did some parties already. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
people some house parties, and that is good properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
are,
man.
yeah,
A nice
yeah.
intimate setting, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Good
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Nice, man. Rock. No, if you talk about rock the house,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So let me tell you, because it seems like you've mastered every angle. You're a successful musician. You're a successful businessman. What would you say to those?
We're on the
And
climb. We're on the ladder still. We're
yes,
on the
yes.
ladder still. We're on the
So,
ladder
so
still.
what would you say to those musicians and entertainers, man, that are suffering so much because they simply focused on the music, and and a lot of them didn't even really focus on it as a business to get like
Yeah,
copyrights in place and all that stuff. They were
yeah.
just living gig to gig.
Yeah, well, actually, not them alone. I mean, a lot of the big artists and them living gig to gig. Eh. Right now, I put
Mm-hmm.
some music. You know, I have some music on Spotify. Your Calypso,
Mm-hmm.
all your Calypso, you can get it on Spotify and iTunes and these things right
Nice.
now. But you know, because I kind of thinking about that, and people keep hustling me, big up to you, you know, to do
Mm-hmm.
that. But other than that, you know, you do gig to gig, but you need help in these things because you cannot expect an artist to go through the music business without the other people lending a hand, man. You know, I mean, one of the reasons I believe Jamaica music made it in the world a long time before when they was pushing the music is because if a Jamaican selling a Jamaican music, I believe he would just love selling his country's music. He would wonder if it's Buju or if it's Vibes Cartel, or if it's, you know, he would just, you know, hey, yeah, think that there, man, you know, and look, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, all this, if you see you have people that in the music business take that, because really and truly, Dominica is a kind of a Jesus Christ kind of vibes. You have to sacrifice if you want something to come out beautiful. First, if you're planning to get big money first, then you'll be discouraged, you know, in a kind of a way. But if you plan to sacrifice because you know it have meaning and you know after that move you make, it will, the rest of the moves will be beautiful for the rest of the people, then they could do that. So you have people in the music business, they could come, you know, and lend themselves, put that thing, teach what they have to teach, organize what they have to organize, put in place what they have to put in place, and you'd find enough of the artists, no matter which genre of music you doing, then you would get your copyright, you'd be into these things. Because you're going to Guadeloupe and you go in a ghetto area and you go in the top floor where some guys decide they have a studio. Okay, they have a studio. You go, you make a song in that studio. The guys that up there in the ghetto there, they pull out a SASM paper, you know. They
Mm-hmm.
pull out their SASM paper and tell you, sign this, sign that, write your lyrics there, because this is going into SASM.
Right.
No matter who you are, because it is organized already, it is there already, it is in place. So
Mm-hmm.
all what the musician have to do is just go and use it, you know, and go and partake, go and indulge, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and
So,
yeah.
so you're
So
kind of saying that we need that kind of
yes,
structure that's
yes,
already
yeah,
in
we need,
place. The
yes,
individual
man.
performers and the individual entities shouldn't have to be starting
To be,
from scratch every time.
you know,
I
man, that's
so
not their
agree.
area. That's not their area. If everybody
Yeah,
play their part, then everything happening nicely, you know. But
yeah.
you have people that can play their part on 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 um on the music business itself, the business of music, and yet still they will just have a conversation if you want telling you why you not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
No, man,
Yeah,
you do that, organize that, and let me come to you because I doing
exactly.
that already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that way you're making money on that aspect of the business. You're making the money on the business aspect while I make the money on the music aspect.
Yes, and
That
then
makes
we
so
make
much
money
sense. I don't
together.
know why we haven't done that.
When I come to you, we make money together. You
Yes.
know, whatever. Yeah,
It's called collaboration. Wow, it's
yeah,
really not that
yeah. It's
complicated,
organized.
right?
It's not that complicated. I tell you, just put down your egos and put down
Mm,
all your pride and them thing there, and just let's do it, man.
boy, I see that's a big part. You know, since I've been doing this program, I'm learning a lot, and that's what a lot of entertainers are telling me. There's an ego that
Yeah,
is
man. The
getting
egos,
in the
the
way
egos.
of
Yeah, always.
collaboration.
Yes, in
That is
everything.
unfortunate, man.
In everything. I don't know why, man. You just humble. If somebody say
Yeah.
something and they're right, you
Hmm.
think, you know, you humble to it, and if you think they're not right, you ask a question, you move on to sharpen for iron to sharpen iron, and
Hmm.
we learn, both of us. That's it.
Yeah. Well, you know, that pause that you talk about with the COVID, maybe we will learn that.
I hope because
Maybe we will
everything,
learn
hey,
that.
I tell you, everything is good, you know, in Jah side. So, you know, who
Mm-hmm.
are we? You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So thank you everyone who's on the live. I see we have Polo. Polo is a big DJ, man.
Polo, yeah, man, Polo's
He
big.
keeps us entertained, man. I'm jamming to
That's it.
Calypso every Thursday night with
Yeah,
Polo on the
man.
Facebook Live. So
Yeah,
he
man. Yeah, man.
says,
Polo, Japanese Calypso.
my countryman, keep doing your thing from primary school.
Yeah, from
Drama
well,
club. You in a drama
yeah,
club, Dice?
yeah, man, and win Best Actor 3 times too. Yeah,
That's
among
nice.
that time I was going to the Daly's primary school, and our
Mm-hmm.
competition was against secondary schools too. And
What?
who's best actor? King Denison. That's where Further and John Baptist got to know me. He's on the
Mm.
acting stage.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're a performer for a long time.
yeah. Hey, I used to
Oh,
dance cultural dances, you know, with
nice.
my sister. He learned to and all them things. Let me catch you on the dance floor, you know.
Oh, wow. You can show me some skills, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, he said drama club up to this very moment. Your daily NY massive got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
man. Yeah, man. Thank you,
you.
Polo. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see who else is here. Carrie Francis, big up my brother. Keep on doing your thing. So anybody has any questions for Dice? Because, we are here. Dr. Dale said, did you hear what platform we can get his music? You want to repeat that first?
Yeah,
Where we
well,
can get your
I
music?
said Spotify, iTunes, and all the different things there, man. You can get all. I made a sacrifice to put all the Dice music on
That's
these things.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
so at least
nice.
it's in the web world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
So if
Richard,
you want,
go
yeah,
ahead.
and I was just saying, if you want to support in whichever way you choose, you get some
Mm-hmm.
music, but get your own stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Richard St. Mary. He says, respect King Dice, the most successful Dominican Calypsonian of all time.
Yeah.
Nice.
I,
Now let me ask you this.
you
Let me
know,
ask you this. Are you the person who won the most crowns in the history of Dominica?
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Nice.
as he said, the most successful, and sometimes that's good. I can remember when I won the crown the first time. It had an individual. I can't remember who, but somebody said, "I say, you got win that 10 times." And I get mad with that person in a kind of a way, like I got mad with him saying, "Well, but I'm telling the fellas, man. I mean, I just win there once. You ready for calling?" And we are number 9. I check it. Hey, some people that see things, and you can't see it yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And we have questions coming in now. I hope you don't mind if you can spend a couple more minutes with us. I know I told you an
Yeah.
hour. I know you have to go and make your
Yeah,
line,
man. And now, man, don't worry about me. Be cool, man. It's always good to. I know it's not you alone I'm speaking to. I know that other people looking at it too. So it's
Mm-hmm.
always good to mingle with the DA people, out there,
Mm-hmm.
because we have DA they have power, man. It's just that
Mm-hmm.
no we have to know it, man.
Yes,
And
it's
act on
true.
it, man.
It's true.
I tell you.
And set our egos to the side, right?
Yeah, man, and do what you have to do before you go.
Mm,
Because everybody already have to go. What you waiting for to do what you have to
right.
do?
Wait, didn't you have a song about what if we never had to die? Wait, did I miss a song?
Yeah, no, if man would live forever,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes. As
No,
you
it's a
said
good
that.
thing. Yeah, because if man was living forever, I wonder
Can
what
you
man.
imagine?
Can you imagine what man would do? Yeah,
Can you
man.
imagine? Hey, this is a really good question from Juliet Badwell. I need to know who inspired him to become a Calypsonian. That's a nice question right there.
Yeah, that's that.
That's
Trust
a good
Juliet.
question.
Yeah,
Juliet, on you, boy. Juliet have
she.
the
Oh,
most posts
yeah,
of
check her
everybody on
case.
there. Thank you, Juliet.
Yeah, my good man. She cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe I think he's Hunter and Scrunter.
Mm.
Yeah, because I can remember listening to as a boy, not really taking Calypso in, but when somebody win and they playing on the radio and you're in the countryside and the radio playing, you must hear that. So I was always proud that Scrunter was from the East. I
Mm.
used to say that, like, I don't know why I used to say that, but he won a time and I was probably was from the East, and then Hunty used to always do his thing in a kind of a style. He and Scrunter do their thing. I kind of like, they kind of pick my like boom, like watch over there. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, but I always, in myself, I always know if I could do it. Like I was looking at Calypso as something, boy, I can do that. Yeah, I can
You
do
were
that.
doubting yourself?
No, I was saying I can do that.
Oh, you
I was
can.
always
Oh,
saying,
okay,
I was always
okay.
saying, if I go into it, I must win it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, like I don't want to be too thing, but
Nah,
to me,
man, that's
my spirit
confidence
was
right there.
always,
That's
my spirit
confidence.
was always telling me, but I must, boy, but you madman.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm,
seen what they doing.
mm-hmm,
Yes.
mm-hmm. And you saw how you could make it even better.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
other time, I was looking at the quarterfinals. Me and my girlfriend was at the Garaway, having a drink and looking at the quarterfinals on the screen. And hey, to me, everybody that was in the in that finals or quarterfinals, it must have been quarterfinals. Everybody that was in that quarterfinals or semifinals had a little piece of dicey in some
Mm-hmm.
form. We raise the leg, we do a thing, and then you'll find your spirit want to get kind of even maybe sometimes you find your spirit want to get vexed in it. Like, why did I do my thing? And
Mm-hmm.
then you catch yourself and you say, hey man, if something beautiful have to pass through you
Mm-hmm.
to go to others, then you'll get more, man.
Yeah, 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 definitely. Yeah, and I'm just gonna ask this question. Don't ask me what it means. I'm just asking questions.
Don't worry about that.
Gilda Miller said, ask him about the name Sanchez. I'm just asking
Sanchez. Nah, we're talking about when I used to sing. Uh, By the look in your eyes, I can tell you wanna cry. Is it over me? Them thing there. So I used to do my little Sanchez thing too, and sing nice little love song and make the heart go a kind of a way too. So I guess Gilda Miller knew something about that. Maybe you should do a distinct thing.
But we need more of that, man, Dicey, because we need to experience everything you have. Put something together. You have the time now.
Yeah. But that's what I believe. That is what uh, Pelam and myself and the rest of the guys
Yes, we're looking
kind of
forward to
working
that.
on to just do
Yes.
something in that area there.
So you have any idea when we should expect, a couple of songs or something?
All right. Uh, the Calypso vibes soon. Obviously, everybody gonna have one, and I decide to be part of it. I want to be part of the little thing they're doing. I think and that will be a fresh song for the carnival season, and the reggae and them coming. And when it comes to music, too, and Dominica, the Cardas was there all the while. I wouldn't mind doing more of that, but sometimes Dominica, the bouillon artists and them, the COVID kind of right now I would advise all, none of the artists to just come out positive, try to bring out some positive music or try to, stand for something, man, fight for something, man, and for something right, something good, something true. In your music, find a way to do it. But nothing much, but something is the Calypso and the reggae is that coming soon. And if anything had to come again, then I guess the people will know via the usual Facebooking and WhatsApping and all
Yeah, man, and you can always come back and launch it right here with me. Because I'm telling you, people are just lining up. We have some more comments. Deanie Albert, thank you, Sister Rose. Actually, my name is Simone, so let's just make sure everybody knows that DA Rose is not my actual name, it's Simone. You are doing a wonderful service to us. Your program is inspiring, more blessing. Dicey, keep on doing what you do. We appreciate you. Thanks a million. Thank you,
Yeah,
Deanie
thank you.
Albert.